Welcome everybody back to Boost in Motion, guys. And today, it's been a minute, guys. I haven't spoken to you guys, so I have to give you guys an update. First thing, shout out to my whole Boost in Motion family. I know you guys have already hit the like button. Thank you guys for your support. And if you're new to the Boost in Motion channel, I'm Boost in Motion. I'm a Nissan Infiniti enthusiast, car enthusiast, Mercedes enthusiast. I report the news, but also keep it 100, you guys. This channel is dying. Yes, I'm one of the in the automotive world right now, automotive YouTuber space. It's different classes. There's different places where everyone fits in. There's people who make car content where they drive in POV. There's people who modify, rebuild. There's people who do outrageous stuff like, Tavarish, and there's bigger YouTube channels. So they're all in their own niche. But most of the smaller YouTubers, we're finding it a lot harder to continue to get views. So it's not only me, but this is affecting a lot of small automotive YouTubers. It's just the algorithms aren't very favorable to our content anymore, even with our subscribers and the notifications. The YouTube platform has continued to change and evolve. A shorts channel could come out of nowhere and just make a bunch of short videos and car content, and they will get 100,000 subscribers like that and get a plaque. But there's other YouTubers who's been around like years like me, or even longer, which been putting in the work, and it's just not as favorable. Doesn't mean the content's not good. Doesn't mean the content isn't cool and fun. It's just not what YouTube is pushing in this algorithm. So the reason why I'm making this video is, first thing, Boost, where you been at? First thing, I've been super busy. I'm not gonna lie, I've been researching, looking more into this YouTube stuff, because remember, my YouTube is still a business. It needs to make revenue, and if it's not making revenue, you have to change with time, and that's what I'm continuing to do. That's why I switched more over to reporting the news and being more the guy who sit behind, the camera. And it was pretty favorable. It kept the YouTube channel going, but it's not growing at the pace I would particularly want it to grow. To me, I still consider it's still dying. Even though it's slow progress, it's still dying compared to where it could be. You want to be able to maximize its performance. So to continue moving forward, what are some of the ways that I'm going to make some changes? I'm going to start developing some more YouTube shorts. This is just going to be stuff off the cell phone, just quick tips, like nothing crazy, nothing, just right to the point about stuff that I've already done before, so that it'll be a lot easier for you guys to just connect and understand with it. Number two, still, even though, remember, I'm an owner of a 2019 E63S. If you guys haven't noticed recently, the transmission blew on it. And even usually those content would do good. Well, oh my God, the transmission blew, but no one cares. Like, you got a Mercedes, you should have known it would have broke already. But nonetheless, I'm going to still do some content with the E63, because that is mainly my car. That is my image car. That's the car that I drive on a daily. I don't drive that often, but that's my car that I drive. So I'm going to do some more content with that and go into the spectrum of being around Mercedes guys. Number 3 or 4, I forgot what number it is. I'm looking for a G37 coupe. Yes. So I am now officially looking for another car for the channel. This is going to be the G37 coupe. I've always wanted this car. And even today, I talked about it with one of my good best friends. I said, I hate to say it, the G37 coupe is my dream car. Yeah, it's technically my dream car. I've always wanted one since it came out, but I was always a four-door lover, and I still am. The only coupe I've ever owned was a 2017 Q60 Sport that you guys saw I had, which was also one of the best looking coupes I've ever had, or coupes on the road, I think, today. And I think the G37 is one of the timeless cars, so I'm officially looking for a 2009 and up old G37X all-wheel drive. And I'm going to start looking for it. I don't know if I'm paying cash or finance it, but that one will be Boost on a budget type of build, if you know what I mean. So that I'm actually super excited about it, and I can't wait to get into that car. It's like returning home, returning to my my good old days. So I'm super excited about it, and also going back to liability insurance and cheaper insurance and everything. But I'm super excited to get that car on the channel. And of course, then there's going to be more videos of installing certain parts that I can install on it, and working with other YouTubers and also tuners and companies that I've already worked for in the past that now will maybe want to be part of the G37 build too. So that's kind of something exciting that I can't wait to get into. 4 or 5. Honestly, I'm still going to be reporting the news. I think it's a good filler for the channel. It gives you guys daily content. In January and February, I mean, most of February, I was hitting you guys with a video a day. And some of you guys were really appreciating it because it's like it gave you guys something to learn about, something that you can see what's going on in the news. But to say number 5, the biggest change I think I'm going to start doing, I think I will start doing, not only am I reporting the news, but I'm reporting the news on other automotive YouTubers. I real shout out to Life of Paleos. His YouTube channel grew just because he reported about other YouTubers and he talked about their lives. I know I'm not as exciting as other big YouTubers, but if you guys are the ones watching them, right? Sometimes people don't want to watch their 10 favorite YouTubers because that's too much time. But if you could go to someone who you already okay with watching, and he can break down everyone's life for that week and give you an update, you guys would do it, especially if they do it in an interesting way. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to get that done yet, or I know how I'm going to do it. Report the news. But nonetheless, I think it'll be something good for the channel because maybe it'll get some more traction. And it's, once again, it's like reporting the news, like being a news reporter. People are always gonna watch it because they may have missed it. They want to catch the small caption because short form content is just a lot easier and a lot easier to digest compared to even watching like a Tavares full episode. I may like him a lot, but sometimes I'm just like, okay, unless you give me some drama, some ups and downs, like it's just like, all right, cool. Once I got the nitty gritty, click it off. So I think that's something that may help the channel, and I have to try. We'll see what works. I still want to get this channel to grow, but in the last 2 to 3 years, with what we dealt with before, and even the last year, it just hasn't been enough. And finally, personally, I've been dealing with my own personal issues in my life. So I really haven't been motivated in making any videos and doing a lot of stuff. Yeah, the car transmission blew up, whatever. Like, stuff happens. I'm going to give you some updated videos on that. And I want to let the full cat out the bag. But just know that it was a crazy process. But personally, I just had my own stuff that I was dealing with and changes in my life and things I'm just doing, man. It's just, I have my own life. Remember, I'm 35 years old, so middle-aged. So I'm always gonna be doing things. And lastly, this one is just kind of more of a question mark in my head. I do have a Life with Boost channel. I haven't uploaded any videos on it in probably over a year. It was a channel that I wanted to make more personal. But I don't know. Like, as I follow other YouTubers over the years, I realized that sometimes they try to put everything on one channel, so you kind of know the ups and downs, and maybe that's something that I should just authentically be. So guys, let me know in the comments if that's something that you think I should bring on this channel and just give it a shot. Personally, I know you guys don't really care about my life, but shout out to Mike. He's a big YouTube channel, I think, to me, that's been around for a while, and he keeps it 100. Like, he got his car content, but then I do follow his Facebook and his other social media, and it's like he does give you the personal side of him, and you do connect with him on that. And maybe that's something that I'm possibly missing because I still have my core 1,000 boostinmotion family, my Boost army. Much love to you guys. But what I realize is the bigger YouTubers, the reason why they still do successful is not really also marketing and using social media and cross blending everything. It's just you guys connect with them. And I think because maybe I'm an older dude now, I'm 35, I don't really have the connection with the younger crowd and that younger content because y'all just not into that anymore. So, or at least not into the type of content I put out. Like, once again, in the past, I've said my content will always stay here because I make content that gives you an answer to something. It fixes problems for you. So those YouTube videos are still doing really good. But everything else other than the racing, everything else outside of that gets lost in the matrix. And I get it. But nonetheless, you got to do what's good. And that's what kind of sucks with YouTube. You could just sit there and just chill, like, and just cruise, and just once you find your niche, you just keep at that and you keep doing that, and that keeps you successful. And the one thing that was making my channel good was when I was racing the Q50. But even after stop racing the Q50, I raced the Q60 and the Mercedes C63, and then they just didn't bring in the same love because the fan base isn't the same. They don't care about those other cars. So I know a lot of my fan base is Infinity guys. So hopefully the G37 will bring in some of that. But I've also always wanted a G37. So it is what it is. You guys have to suck it up and just deal with the G37 coupe content. But nonetheless, like that's where we're moving forward to. So outside of that, guys, you have a good morning, good afternoon, good night. I really appreciate you guys for always banging with your boy Boost. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for continuing to show your love and support. Add me at boostinmotion on IG, Facebook. Also, you can send me an email at boostinmotion@gmail.com. Otherwise than that, guys, I appreciate it. You guys have a good day. Thank you.